Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Izanagi Reacts Man, and we back at it with another video. I'm gonna just get right into it. Like, my bad, y'all. I know the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood was slacking. It's been what, like a month type of thing. The only thing I was able to put out recently was just the OPs and EDs for the original series. Took a big break from it. It's not because I don't like this show or anything. I actually really like this show. I'd be straight up and drop it if I didn't like it. I'm not gonna fake it for y'all. It's way harder for me as of now. I'm the one that edits all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? All this is new to me. I am now seeing that it is harder to edit for me, dub versus sub. Only because with the dub, I don't want to cut things awkwardly that don't flow well with the video. Like, I don't want to make certain monologues very choppy and then it doesn't like make sense or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? So having to constantly listen in on, you know, the dubs and everything, not gonna lie, editing got to me. But you know, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable. Not that I need to, but I'm gonna hold myself accountable and say, hey, going into, I still want to finish Fullmetal by New Year's. I still want to finish Fullmetal by New Year's, and I'm still gonna stick to it. So with this drop, this is 29 and 30. Going into past this week, going into the next week's, because I basically took the day to just edit as much as I can, record as much as I can, and I just want to sit down and watch anime and enjoy it with y'all and talk about it with y'all in the comments. This is what's giving me joy. You know what I'm saying? This YouTube shit means a lot to me, and you know, I'm not trying to slack or do anything. And I know there's certain people that, you know who you are. Shout out to you guys, especially the one, the one person, been waiting on me to drop it. I'm not taking it as like I'm being rushed or anything. I appreciate that. You know, y'all are sticking with me through this, especially when I basically didn't post it for like almost a little more than a month, you know what I'm saying? So I want to enjoy this. I'm gonna love this going forward. It's 4 episodes of Fullmetal. I basically have to double up on my episodes. Not even mad about it. Is it gonna be a little hard? Yeah, but you know, I set my goal high. I didn't make it. I have the room to just go ham and knock it out. I'm gonna choose to do that because I do want to be by a certain spot by New Year's, so I can reflect upon the year and what I did and how I done. And so for me personally, I want to finish Fullmetal as hard as I did when I started, meaning I have to basically just double up. So by the way, before I say that, I never fully realized it because on editing it still seems different to me. I'm recording on a phone. When I say, oh, I'm gonna just lighting real quick, I'll see you in a second, and I do my transition, I actually do turn the lights down with a setting that actually is like low, high, medium. I actually do go from high to medium in my settings, but I didn't realize that in my setting, like on playback through like someone else's, like on YouTube, I didn't realize that it doesn't even look like it's a huge difference. Like, it actually looks exactly the same, and I got called out by that. I actually got called out in the comments on that too. Not that it's a bad thing, but I found that funny that y'all just thought I was bullshitting with my transition, which is low-key kind of funny. So I'm gonna try with this transition to go a little darker, just because I feel like let me know once I hit this transition and we start watching. I'm gonna put the lighting a lot lower than usual, but I want to see, like, let me know in the comments if you think it's too dark or if it feels like a nice transition for the show, because I also don't want the lights to be so dark to the point where it kind of floods out the little, you know, the little box right here for where we watch the anime. So let me know in the comments. I'm gonna try a little different lighting setting if it even makes a difference. But yeah, let me know. Y'all already have, but let me know. I'm gonna try it a little different right now. But hey, Fullmetal Alchemist 29 and 30. Let's see what Ed and Al are up to. I'm gonna adjust the lighting for real now, and I'll see you in a second. 3, 2, 1. Just hit my hat. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it.
Where are you taking us?
Just get in.
I'm still pretty fresh with what happened in 27, 28 as well. So with the whole Hohenheim father situation, blah blah blah, all that. Scar fighting and realizing the whole war was bullshit, all that. So
This looks like
It's
yeah,
Central
headquarters.
Command. We were right
Yup.
below it. But they've been there this whole time. I never would have
Yup.
guessed they were beneath the command center.
so. Maybe it's not just the Fuhrer. The entire military might be involved.
The whole military is the plan. The Fuhrer. Oh, Bradley.
Wrath. Is Fuhrer King Bradley?
Mm-hmm.
Colonel?
Yep.
What's going on?
Fury's been shipped south. Fallman's been sent up north. And Breda's been reassigned to the west. Lieutenant Hawkeye is now a personal assistant to the Fuhrer.
I forgot about that. Damn.
What the hell is this? They're practically holding them hostage.
Yeah, they are.
Go ahead and take a seat.
Whew.
The guard.
This is a checkmate.
There's 3 of us and only 1 of him.
He's only got one sword with him.
So he's that confident he could take us all at once.
Woo! All they ask is like, if we jump you right now.
There's nothing you need to know that I haven't already told you. Is that clear, Fullmetal Alchemist?
Bitch.
Now I know what the State Alchemist program really is. You're using it as a way to recruit your sacrifices. Well, I'm not gonna let you use me to
Oh! I didn't think about that. Throwing at him is
assign
crazy.
My title as a State Alchemist.
The symbol
that's
of a
not-
dog, fittingly crusted with blood.
The other State Alchemists. I'll tell them.
What was that lovely young girl's name again? Ah, yes. It's Win.
Woo!
She's practically a family member, isn't she?
You stay away from her. Just leave her out of this.
Well, that's up to you.
Woo!
If you'd rather not
Throwing
take
it back is
then I'll
crazy.
simply have to cut her down.
Woo! This is a way to come back to Full Metal. This is the way. I got goosebumps.
If we're going to continue to serve under your watch, will you please allow us to keep searching for a way to get our original bodies back?
I don't see why not. Do you have in mind, Colonel? You wouldn't do something so petty as to quit the military.
Good question. I still have my ambitions. Your plans don't change that. So I'll hang on to this. And I'll retain my rank, too.
That's fine with me.
I would like to ask you one question, sir.
Would you now? Go ahead.
Are you the one who murdered General Hughes?
No, that was not me.
Then who did?
Colonel, I agreed to one question.
Woo! Shit.
That's all. You are now dismissed.
That was fucking crazy. Oh my god.
That was too close.
Where do we move from this now?
What the hell's with them? No! The lieutenant!
And I've never heard you worry about me. This is weirder than a snowstorm during the summer.
We're not flirting.
Really, thank you. It means a lot.
Sure. You're certain everything's okay, right? Yeah. Okay, bye.
I need Winry and Ed to get together. I need...
That kind of desperate worry they're gonna manipulate you with.
Lang!
No, it's greed, still.
What do you want?
What we doing?
Pal asked me to bring this to you.
Lang did? What does it say? It's in some other language. Hey, wait! Lang!
I predicted that.
It's still greed, kid.
I predicted Greed will be cool with Ling on the inside. I predicted this. I knew. Damn. Oh, Scar's still down here? Shit.
Who is that godless monster? What cause would bring him to initiate a civil war and ravage an entire country?
Yup. It's different. We still don't know the... Well, I don't. The end goal.
Who is that? Did you come from outside?
Ooh.
I can help you if you're injured. Why don't you come down here? You're not the one known as Scar, are you? Tell me who you are first, and what are you doing down here?
He knows what's happening. Ooh, he's a pawn.
My God! This must be fate. I'm the alchemist responsible for the extermination of your people.
That's not how I would have led that.
I've got a message from him.
It says he found a philosopher's stone. The young lord has saved our clan. What's wrong? Why are you being so quiet? Has something happened to the young lord? Please talk to me, Alphonse. Where is the prince?
Bro, everything is sabotage. What's Greed's agenda?
Decent enough.
Ah, so you must be Wrath. Yeah, the body's great. Listen to this. It's royalty. The kid was a prince of Shing.
I spoke to him once about politics. His naive theories on leadership were amusing.
Get the hell up! Don't underestimate humans.
No, he's patient. Just waiting for any chance he can get. I've got to stay on my toes.
He must be starting to reconsider his ambitions.
Hey, that shook the hell out of King Bradley. That was my exact face. I was like, boy.
Can't be. The only thing I've ever wanted to do was protect my fellow countrymen. This is the truth.
You could resign, Major. With your disposition, I'm afraid you'll suffer otherwise.
To war like this, it's wrong! Major, you're disobeying an order! I couldn't bring myself
That's
to
dark.
stay and fight. The military's methods were...
Ooh, that almost got me a little bit.
But still...
Having to hold the kid you just killed is
I
crazy.
should have fought to protest their actions. And now that I face the military again, I have to fight. I couldn't live with myself if I ran away now.
Ooh, shit.
How do you plan on handling all of this, Colonel?
Führer asked me
I'm
that.
fucking dying right now with goosebumps.
He wants me to know there's someone even more powerful giving him orders. Seems they're testing me. I have to admit I'm honored. I've been called a human weapon and a monster. Maybe I deserve it, but I can tell you this much. I never feel more human than when I'm fighting real monsters.
I've never felt more human than when I've been fighting real monsters. Is crazy. Woo! I'm gonna get that tatted.
The alchemy. Those guys were right, and we weren't the only ones who couldn't transmute this morning.
Yeah, for real.
So, how come Scar and that little girl were able to use theirs? What does that
Because it's
mean?
different. It's different teachings, right?
Alchemy be different from ours? That's the only...
Are we about to get a training montage with Scar?
I'm gonna
Go
have to make
crazy.
him teach it to me somehow. Maybe I can use it to get Al's body back. Take down that bearded
True.
bastard.
Yeah.
I made a stone for them, and I used the lives of countless Ishvalans to do it. And now, they're forcing me to cooperate on an experiment that's likely to result in another genocide. My own death is the only form of revenge that I have.
Ooh.
Tell me everything about Ishval. You'll tell me all of it. Give me the truth before my right hand destroys you.
Let's go. Episode 30.
So you've decided to become a soldier after all? That's all the proof I need. You're not ready to learn flame alchemy, and I regret even teaching you that much, now that I know who you plan on using it for. I've created the most powerful alchemy. It would only cause tragedy if I placed it in the wrong hands. Trust me,
Hey.
I've been dead for a long time.
Master! Master Hawkeye!
Look after my daughter. She's in possession of my research.
Master Hawkeye is crazy. Ooh.
Can I trust you, Roy? With my father's research?
What?
Looks like things got
Wait.
pretty serious.
Yeah, but I didn't use it. I didn't have to.
Interesting.
Well-
So is that the other half of what Scar had? Is that what the brother had? No, the brother had the other arm. Scar has the other arm. Creation and destruction, and she has something on her back.
I've got to ask, does it ever feel like a burden to you?
I've lost the right to look at it that way, so I'd be wrong to complain.
but I've killed too many to feel sorry for myself.
Woohoo! Shit.
That I'm the one who chose this path.
Do you mean Ishval?
Yeah.
Can I ask you about that?
It's time to confess. Tell me your sins. What did you do to my people?
Ishval is a harsh and barren country. Their mistrust was soon justified. That one bullet changed everything. It soon escalated into a civil war, and the fighting lasted 7 long years.
Damn.
Executive Order 3066. The official order to initiate the Ishvalan War of Extermination. It was like hell on earth. The air was tainted with the smell of human decay, and the desert sand soaked up the blood like a sponge. A normal soldier might fire erratically without a clear target in mind. But it's different for snipers. Someone is sure to die when we pull the trigger. And, of course, the state alchemists.
Damn. Damn. Wow.
Hey, Roy! Roy Mustang! Well, it's good to see you. Although, you've changed since the last time I saw you.
I could say the same, Hughes. You have the eyes of a killer.
Yeah.
So do you.
It's not exactly the future we imagined when we were at the academy.
Yeah. I guess that future could never be. This destruction. For what purpose? All that's left is sand.
True. It seems a little excessive to suppress an uprising.
Do you still remember me?
Damn this war. Even her. She has the eyes of a killer, too.
Maybe you can answer this, Major. Why are we being ordered to kill citizens when we should be the ones protecting them?
Because that's the job we state alchemists have been given to do. Because this is a war, and that's what soldiers do.
That's the Crimson Alchemist, right?
Well, that's how it seems. But let's see. Tell me, miss. You're not very happy to be here, are you? Well, you don't appear to be.
It's enough, Kimberly!
I'll tell
Kimberly.
you act like you're surprised, like you didn't choose this. Did you put on that uniform thinking you wouldn't be asked to kill? Look straight at the people you kill. Don't take your eyes off them for a second. And don't ever forget them, because I promise that they won't forget you.
Crazy. And yeah, that's facts. Yeah.
The reason. There is one. But it's worse than you can imagine.
He knew what the fuck was happening.
You took the lives of my people to create a Philosopher's Stone?
Was given to Major Zolf J. Kimberly. He was known as the Crimson Alchemist.
Did he have black hair and cold eyes?
Yes.
That was that one. Yep.
Keep talking.
Everything changed. That single stone turned the battle around.
This land that's governed by death, I will paint it red with this shard of destruction. Couldn't dream of a more fulfilling job.
Crazy.
Such a beautiful sound! Like a symphony! This stone is amazing!
You're asking me to take your life in place of the remaining tens of thousands of Ishvalans. Do you sincerely believe that your single life is equivalent to the remaining multitude of your followers? The life of any individual human is only worth one life. That's all. Nothing more and nothing less. How much longer do you think your god plans to wait before unleashing his fury? Just how many thousands of lives must I take before he decides to strike me down? God is nothing more than a construct created by man to inspire fear and promote order. For all these atrocities, use your own hands to do so, not God's.
Damn. These episodes are hitting me like a truck.
The war soon ended, and we were all discharged and returned to our homes.
Now we know. We really are as expendable as garbage to them.
With what little strength I have, I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people I love.
Mm-hmm.
Do you accept my
Nasty
offer?
work.
Of course I do, sir. I'll follow you into hell if you ask me to.
Woo!
Does become the Fuhrer. How will that change the fact that this is still a military state?
We'll take it back from the military and make it democratic again. Only after the full extent of the military's corruption has been brought to light can this country move forward.
What do you mean?
Who were praised as heroes during the Ishvalan campaign will be brought to trial as war criminals.
And the Colonel is trying to make sure this happens? Isn't that just like committing suicide? But the homunculi were the ones pulling the strings. They caused the Civil War.
Even if they were the ones responsible for it, we were the soldiers who carried it out.
Time for your supper. It's quiet in here. Are you thinking about Ishval and crying yourself to sleep?
Woo! Checkmate. That was a crazy way to get back into this show. I have some final thoughts. Let me turn the lights back up and I'll get back to you in a second. Alright, y'all, that was episode 29 and 30 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Hey, that was insane. That was crazier than 27, 28. I think 29 and 30 are some of my favorite episodes, honestly, because that was full circle revelation. That was a lot. There was a lot of crazy one-liners in this. From Lieutenant Hawkeye talking shit, Bradley was talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of getting some backstory on Roy was dope. You know what I'm saying? Going back to like seeing like Hughes's resolve. The monologue of Armstrong, how mad he was, and seeing how destroyed he was from the war was crazy. Seeing the atrocities happening in the war, seeing how bloodlusted it was. I love the attention to detail on just the idea of the sunken eyes of the soldiers and how basically just dissolved they were. They were basically just, they were gone. They were transfigured into monsters, essentially, you know what I'm saying, at the hands of war, which is crazy. But now it's like getting the full backstory on like the doctor, the vengeance shit from Scar, titled Vengeance, crazy. And like, you know what I'm saying, low key. And then seeing that Lieutenant Hawkeye was the daughter of the dude that taught Roy his alchemy, and apparently he has some big revolutionary alchemy. But the fact that she has his research on her back, but the fact that she has a tattoo means that's a whole nother thing. Is it the same? Because the brother of Scar, he had the hand, what was it, the left hand that creates and the right hand to destroy. Now Scar has the destruction hand, but they didn't say nothing about no back one. So what's the back one? Is it the combination of both? Is it a whole nother power? You know what I'm saying? So she has that on her back. Who knows what that means? Also, we haven't seen her use alchemy. Is it because she's choosing not to use it on purpose to not show it off because she has that power and she's waiting for the right moment? Interesting. Also, Ling, the fact that now Ling and Greed are kind of doing what I was assuming was going to happen. They're kind of coinciding. Even shocked King Bradley. So that's interesting. Right now, Ed and Al are kind of just like soaking everything in. But I'm interested to see where this goes. Because right now, it's basically kind of pointing towards the fact that Scar, Al, and Ed are going to have to team up. Along with, I forgot the little girl's name. but you know, and then also team up with Greed. Like this seems like it's gonna be an all-out war between this essentially this rebellious alliance of like Ed, Al, you know, Roy and everyone to overthrow this, you know, dictatorship essentially. You know what I'm saying? All orchestrated by Father. And then who the hell is Hohenheim? Like there's a lot going on. 29 and 30 honestly was like, I remember 27, 28. 29 and 30 hit me like a fucking Mack truck. So that's fire. Also looking forward to the fact that next week and the weeks until I finish, it's 4 episodes. Like I can't imagine how crazy watching 4 episodes, you know what I'm saying? 4 back to back sounds like I'm gonna have a stroke or some shit. So, hey, I'm telling you, I love this show. It's just the editing, but you know what? What don't kill you make you stronger. It's not that big of a deal. I'll get her done. Especially the fact that right now, 29 and 30, there was barely any fight. Well, there was action, but like that was just, it was very heavy, very dark, great plot. The animation was insane. All we got into the Crimson Alchemist a little bit, so a lot of shit happening. We still haven't met Sloth. Like there's a lot of shit people we still haven't met, so things are gonna get heated up. But yeah, thank y'all for joining the Izanagi crew, Izanagi gang. Like, comment, subscribe, especially comment. I keep talking even though I keep saying goodbye, but hey, last goodbye. Deuces.